None of
Really?
I like Barty or Cardi.
That's all kind of knocks, man.
That Please Me is that shit here.
Hold on.
Please Me is good too.
Is it just the
those
songs, or
two-
you have something against Cardi?
Those two can't miss.
What I mean, like, the songs are cool to listen to, like when I'm, you know, like what if I'm working or like some shit like that. But I will never go out of my way and be like, yo, put some Cardi on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that's just because I don't, you know, as a male, there's a lot of shit that I don't relate to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as my favorite artists are artists that I personally can relate to.
Yeah, I feel that.
I can't relate to Cardi B talking about her pussy and like all this twerking and stripping. I ain't never did none of that before.
Yeah, like
So you know what I'm saying? Like,
Can't
I mean,
relate.
she got a little bit of bars on her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, she's not bad.
Like I'm not hating on her or nothing. I see why people like her. You know what I'm saying? Every ratchet
real.
bitch I've ever met fucks with her, and every white girl that's never experienced any struggle in her life,
Yeah.
but thinks that Cardi B is like the way.
Spirit animal or some shit.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like y'all ain't never did none of that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But-
No, but I feel like though that's kind of
Still
like.
ain't be knowing how to twerk, but you know, Cardi twerk. So
What you saying, Carrie?
Right.
Speaking of Cardi twerking, I really like how Cardi's ass is fake, just like, you know, in this whole Cardi and Nicki.
Bro,
thing.
everybody ass
I
is
like how
fake
her
in
ass is fake, but wait, I like how Cardi's ass shakes as if it's a real booty.
Yes.
But Nicki be trying and it ain't move, like it's moving up and
No,
down, but
but
it ain't
Cardi
like
has a
shaking.
real fake ass. Nicki has a fake ass.
Yeah,
That makes
like-
sense.
fake.
Just
Oh,
so
real
y'all.
fake
No,
ass.
there's two
we're
different
black.
types of fake ass. Please tell me if I'm wrong.
Yo, but we've been black for like a
But
minute and a half and Stretch ain't telling us shit.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, I know
yo.
this.
Fuck it.
The conversation was good. I didn't want to interrupt
No,
it.
you good.
But like there's the fake ass where they literally just put some like plastic in your butt. That's what Nicki has.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's
So she got her fake ass on a budget then.
yes.
essentially.
Whereas there's also a surgery where you can
Cardi
take
splurged on that
apparently you can take like fat from your stomach and put it in your ass. It's still your fat. Like it's your
Right.
ass. They just put your
Cardi-
fat somewhere else. They didn't give you a whole new ass butt. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what she look like rubbing on a bitch and this like fat from her stomach? Like that shit feels. I don't know.
fuck
It's
is
like-
that? Nigga, fat
I
is
feel like
fat.
that would-
Fat is fat.
I mean, I guess
That ass
I don't know,
fat, that ass
I
fat.
don't know. I feel like I've like more recently. I've been into more like girls that have like muscular, like toned booties. You know what I mean? Like even if it's a little bit smaller.
I like
Not
if it's
flat,
more
but
like
that's what you
toned.
mean.
I
I see
mean-
what you mean.
I like
Right.
booty.
Because
Yeah,
there's
low
like
key.
there's
Yeah.
like fat booties. There's like fat booties that you know that's like it's not
Man,
bad
them
because it
rock
jiggles,
rock
but like,
booties ain't fun all the time. You ever got twerked on with a bitch with a hard ass butt?
I mean,
Should be hurting.
You be fighting. You be fighting the
Yeah,
whole time. You be
yeah,
like
you
that.
said-
Yeah, exactly. You gotta have your homeboy holding you back. She's sitting there doing all this like,
he
bro.
said tone, not fucking injected with cement.
Yeah, right. Like
There's
it's
a difference.
Well,
Kinda-
nigga, well,
that's
okay.
a Nicki ass. That's what you're talking
is
about.
I don't know. I mean, like, I like the fat booties because when they walk, the jiggly shit. You know, when the toned ass booties. Like,
And don't even get me started on sundress season.
shit is that them bitches just look like they gonna kangaroo my ass. Like,
Jesus.
I feel like fuck around and break my pelvic muscle hitting it from the back. You know
Fuck.
what I'm saying?
Can you
Like,
imagine? Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh damn.
all asses are appreciated over here, bitch.
All booties matter.
I'm not saying I don't
matter.
appreciate it. I'm just saying if I have my preference, like, it's like saying like I'm not gonna hate on McDonald's, but like Culver's makes better burgers. Like it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
Culver's.
I like all of them, but if I had my preference, I'm gonna go to Culver's. I feel like that's more quality, you know?
You got a good point. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, you have a point.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, like the whole Cardi Nicki thing. I get what you mean about
Man,
not
they
really
need to
caring
give
about
it
it.
a
Like,
rest. Why is it that why does the hip hop industry always try to pin female artists against each other? Have you noticed
Amen.
that? That's the
Amen.
most
Yes.
annoying shit. Like, people can have more than one fucking rap fan. Like, why is it with men, you know, J. Cole can team up with, you know, Kendrick and
yeah.
Drake and all them and everything's cool. Like, you can like Drake and you can like J. Cole and you can like Kendrick. But when it comes to females, it's like, if
One
you
or the
like
other.
Cardi, then it's like, oh, well, Nicki's better.
but that
don't fucking
didn't
matter, nigga.
That
Like-
didn't become that until like it didn't become that serious until they beefed with each other though, right?
No,
Nicki
it's
started
been,
it.
no, it's been
I
like
mean,
that
it's pretty
forever.
much always
Every
been
no,
like
no, no.
For
It's
what
been-
reason?
It's been like
Nicki
that.
started- me personally, I think it's because Nicki has been like in the top of the rap game for so long that when Cardi came and started like, you know, shining, instead of being like dope, I can collab with her and then me and her can be on top, and you know, obviously Nicki can still keep her, you know, her relevance. But instead she was salty and was like, nah, fuck this. Why is she like, nah, she's copying me. This bitch is my son, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, stop being salty. See what happened? Now your album Queen flop because of all your
Exactly.
hate.
Now when you cancel shows, they chant Cardi's name. Like, how do you feel?
How many times have you said that
Nah,
shit?
but it's been
And
like,
Motorsport was
I hate
dope.
that
but the
shit.
thing
Right.
is, It's always been like that though. Like even before the Nicki Cardi beef with female artists versus female artists. Period. Like ever since Lil Kim. So as soon as Nicki Minaj got big back in 2008, 2007,
something like that.
They immediately started comparing her to Lil Kim. Oh well, you know she's the next Lil Kim. Blah 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 blah. Then that's when they started beefing. And Lil Kim needed to just sit down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she really did.
Then Nicki took over the rap game for a while. Then Iggy jumped in, tried to come at Nicki. Everybody started pinning them two together, like, oh, who's the better artist between Nicki and Iggy? Blah, blah,
First off, like if you put Iggy and Nicki in the same, like,
well, people did it.
They did,
you know?
Yeah.
I really
Just
like
because they were
Iggy,
two
but
females in the rap game.
Exactly, and it's fucking irritating. And then fucking Remy Ma get out of prison, and now they want to be like, oh, you know, Remy shitting on Nicki, and then Remy came out and was butt cheeks. She was trash. I'm sorry. You know, I have respect for the old Remy. The new Remy is butt. 100% hot garbage.
I mean,
Hot garbage.
No, yes, hot, steaming, boiling ass garbage.
Ooh, that's strong
You spent
word.
6 years in prison and didn't come up with nothing. You ain't got no bars. You had nothing to do all that time in jail. When Biggie went to jail, when he came back, he had bars. When Gucci got out of jail, he had bars.
had
You
a
came out and got worse. What the fuck was you doing in there?
Reflecting. Thinking about sitting in the corner, thinking about what I did.
You should have been thinking
What
about
did I
some
do
lyrics.
wrong?
You should have been thinking about something that made you sound a little bit better.
yeah.
Oh,
But I think people will always try to pit artists against each other in general, but it's not gonna escalate until the artists give into it. Like for example, we've all had the conversation about J. Cole or Kendrick. And kind of like what you said about Cardi, I don't really like Kendrick like that. I respect that he's amazing at what he does. It's just, to me, I'm not a part of his fandom. You know what I mean? I don't disrespect him. He's not my guy. J. Cole's my guy. I'm a fan of J. Cole or whatever, right? And it's the same kind of thing like with these females, they're gonna compare them, but it doesn't really escalate till the stars give into it. And then once Nicki gave in, that's when this whole thing blew up and it was like Cardi or Nicki, you know? You're always gonna root for the underdog. Cardi came in younger, newer, doing shit different, and I don't want to say crazy in a bad way, but just like wild
She's
in a way that
real.
we were like, yeah,
She's just real. She doesn't give a fuck about like you know, oh, I can't say certain stuff because in my fan. She's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm me. Point blank. Period. I'm not gonna let fame fucking change me. That's why I fuck with Cardi.
Yeah, Nicki
she
should have
just
taken
straight
a page
don't give a fuck.
Nicki should have taken a page out of J. Cole's book when he said, "If I pounce a rapper, it's not gonna be for clout. It won't be for fame. It won't be because my shit ain't selling the same." That's exactly what Nicki did. She realized that she was losing the spotlight, and so she was like, "Let me diss her just to get the spotlight back," and it backfired, and you fucked up. Like,
I don't know. I don't see why people gotta diss people. Why can't we all just make money?
make music and chill, bro.
Like why y'all?
Make
Man,
music
that's the
and
fucked up part about the media. Like, man, I've never
is
seen
the
people
media's
so
fault.
miserable. Y'all got all this money, and the first thing y'all want to think about is going after somebody else.
Right,
My nigga, if I got bread, my only thing is trying to get more of it.
right.
I'm not finna sit here and like, bro, I got all this money now. You gonna come up to me like, oh, so said he better rapper than you. All right, bet, but I got a Lambo.
Well, first of all, time out. Any rapper's gonna say they're a better rapper than you. Like,
I mean, that's fine.
no rapper is ever gonna be like, oh yeah, like I could never be like that rapper. Unless you're talking about a decade ago. Like nobody's gonna come out and disrespect like, oh yeah, I'm better than Tupac. Like no one's gonna do that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have a Lambo.
How to kill your career
So
in 2
if you
seconds.
better than me, that's cool. If you better than me, that's cool. But I'm gonna have a Lambo.
Right.
So you can be better than me all you want, but I got a Lambo. Nigga. Like, right now it's a little
Like
bit
you might
different.
have two, but like I still got
That shit
one.
matter.
Like,
That shit
But lately it doesn't even matter anymore if you're good or bad. You just gotta be
Yeah,
that guy.
right?
You gotta have image now, and you gotta fucking do all this fucking
They gotta
stupid
have the
shit.
followers and shit.
You gotta be funny anymore. It's not even rap anymore. It's more entertainment. That's why Blueface got famous. That's why 6ix9ine.
He's really milking that fucking
Blueface.
song.
That nigga.
That nigga's going through
Trash.
concert after concerts, going on tour with the same one
Bro.
fucking song. I have not heard another song by Blueface ever. And who signed
No,
him?
it's literally it's
was it
entertainment,
no,
bro.
Kendrick signed him, right?
Nah, Kendrick wouldn't do no shit like that.
Somebody
I
signed
hope it's
him.
not
I hope it
Kendrick.
ain't Kendrick.
I
Kendrick
thought it
wouldn't do
was
no
I'd be
shit
so
like
hurt.
I thought it was him. I'm not sure. I'd be hurt
Doing
too.
no
I
shit
can't
like
remember. You know what? I'm gonna Google it now.
Yo, Stretch. If
fire.
Kendrick is the one that signed him, don't play no more Kendrick on your playlist. Take all Kendrick songs off your playlist.
Just ban him.
Ban them. And if I'm behind the bar and you playing Kendrick, I'm gonna run over to the DJ booth and just close your laptop.
No,
I'm
none
gonna
of
be
this.
working like, all you hear is every time I'm in the street, like, you see me run over there like, no,
You're not even gonna get out the second yacht.
no more Kendrick.
Who's Cash Money Records?
Oh.
Lil Wayne.
That's Wayne.
That's not Lil Wayne.
YMCMB
No.
was Young Money, Cash Money.
Yeah, but Cash Money specifically is Birdman
Money.
and them.
Young Money is Lil. But
No,
Young,
not Baby.
Birdman.
I thought
Birdman about to fuck his life up,
Lil
you don't even
Wayne
know.
led that and started Young Money when he brought out the new artists, like that whole crew that was on Bedrock with was it like Lloyd?
Well, Young Money,
Drake-
Cash Money Business, that was they were merged together. But Cash Money is their own, what you call it?
Yeah, Cash Money was
Label.
around before.
And then
right.
Young Money, it was Lil Wayne's like section of it. If that makes any sense.
Right.
They
The
were
section
like
that he
a whole
wasn't getting
thing.
paid for.
But Cash Money is, you know what? Now I see why motherfucking Blueface is famous, because Birdman is. Like, my nigga, you 50 something. Stop rapping, bro.
Hey, whoa,
That's on my
time out
name.
now, because if Eminem puts out an album at 50, I'm still gonna.
All right, well, Eminem's always been dope. Birdman has been trash since 2004, nigga.
For real though.
When's the last time you ever heard anybody
sorry,
say,
time
"Yo,
out.
put on the Birdman"?
Why are you getting so aggressive towards me? Like I'm just like asking the
Well, I
question.
wasn't talking to I just been,
You as a black man should know damn
No,
well.
I'm not talking aggressive to you. I'm just
I
saying
know.
in general. Like, bro, I ain't heard a good Birdman song since I was a child.
I haven't heard a Birdman song.
Well, you ain't heard shit, so I mean.
I mean, you didn't listen
It
to
is
Prince
what it
either,
is.
so I'm just kidding.
Oh shit! I wasn't gonna expose you.
Fuck.
I wasn't gonna expose you.
Sorry.
You did it.
Well, you listen to
I'm trying not to, but you sometimes you just you set me
You
up.
walk right into it
and I
sometimes. You
can't
really do.
help myself but take the. I'm sorry.
Wait,
It
Prince,
is what it
You
is.
don't listen to Prince?
He's
He didn't.
never
He
heard a
didn't
Prince
know.
song.
You never
was.
seen the Prince
He did.
movie?
He
Purple
didn't.
Rain, man.
He didn't
Come
know
on,
who.
of
Purple
course
He gonna put a clip up at the end of this.
Yeah.
Yo,
I mean, I know a Prince. I didn't listen to a lot of Prince songs, but I mean, there's a couple of Prince
mean-
songs I like.
Yeah, like even if it's a generation before, like you still got respect for it. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like the greats, the classics.
course.
Like Michael Jackson was technically a little bit before our time, but we all know MJ.
That's
You do know MJ, right?
Of course I know.
Okay, just make-
Come on.
Don't get mad at me.
Don't
Like,
do me like
We're
that.
not talking
Come
about
on,
Michael
man.
Jordan, the other.
I'm talking about Michael Jackson.
just to be clear,
man.
not the one that played
Yeah, he was
Killmonger
on
either.
After Dark
Not
with
him.
Drake. No, I'm kidding.
Michael B. Jordan. What did you say?
He being stupid.
Oh no, fuck. Oh,
Disrespect,
shit.
that's me.
Anyway,
It's funny, but
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Am I
quick
good?
little different question. Switch up real quick.
No.
Is anybody in the rap game still rocking cornrows, or is that phase completely dead? at this
Cornrows
point?
are back, I think.
Are they for real?
They are making a comeback.
Like,
They are
Nipsey
making a
Hussle
comeback.
wears cornrows.
Really?
He hustle old school.
And
You
I
talking about, like,
I
cornrows
really
in
hate to
general
say
or
this,
dudes?
but like Riff Raff been doing the
I
cornrows shit
fucking,
too.
we're not even gonna talk about Riff Raff.
Kawhi Leonard.
Just,
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard. I
Dwayne
mean,
Wade
like,
as of recent.
Oh yeah.
and like and a lot of them they just do the they do the fade, but they do the cornrows on the top. Still
Yeah, I've
cornrows.
seen that. Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, yeah, they kind of are making a comeback, especially.
it's just on dudes.
I mean-
we talking about just on dudes or like in general? Because bitches been rocking cornrows.
I don't. The
I
only
don't
women
really-
that I see wearing cornrows anymore are them white bitches that act black, that get the cornrow, they get like this side of their hair in cornrows and the
Yeah.
rest of it their hair down.
Doing too much.
And they be
Oh,
wearing,
I
and they
know
wear the
that.
pink ass Jordans and the little bitty ass shorts with the
Right.
fucking, with the
Did-
big
did
ass
Cosmo
hoop
try
earrings.
to
Not
jack that?
specific.
What?
Didn't Cosmo try to steal that? The magazine talking about it's a new trend, a new design. Hair, what they call it, like hair twists or some shit
You know
like
how
that.
many? You
Bro,
know
they
how
always
many
try to figure out a way to
white-ass
twist it
fucking
up, bro.
magazines do that?
They always do that. They always try to figure out a way to twist shit up.
They give
Like,
some
they took
gentrified
the-
ass
they
name.
To
took
stir up the
the-
media. That's why they do it.
They took the Bantu knots and were like new twisty buns. I'm like, I swear to fucking God.
Bro, I saw some
What
shit that was like
What the fuck are you
taking
doing?
taking do-rags and like white girls were wearing do-rags. It was like new fashion accessory. It's the new trend. Man, y'all don't sit the fuck down.
No, all right, this is the shit that really grinds my fucking gears, all
What
right?
really sucks
So
your
mind you,
ass?
I just cut my hair. It's
Mm-hmm.
short, right? I like to do the wave thing, so I put the fucking do-rag on when I go to sleep.
Right.
Okay? So a while back, I was living with my older roommates, and I was walking around in the kitchen with my fucking do-rag on.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind, one of my roommates is white. Okay?
What?
He came at it as
Why you
white.
pronounce the H so hard?
One of your roommates was what?
I had to emphasize how white he really was.
Oh.
Now, I'm in the kitchen and he's like, wait, I thought only thugs wore that. I'm like, first of all,
God,
I'm gonna punch
see?
you dead in your shit. Secondly, what do you think do-rags are for? He's like, I don't know, man. Every time I see it on TV, there's like gangsters and stuff that wear them. I'm like,
Oh my god.
Like, just stop talking.
you
Stop
sheltered ass. Have you never met a black person in real life?
You uncultured swine.
Exactly, bro.
You raggedy bitch.
Now, unfortunately, I've heard this multiple times, and to all white people that are watching this here podcast, I would like to express that black people do not wear do-rags as a thug accessory. That's not like a, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of stupid shit? Like, that's like saying y'all wear work boots, but y'all don't actually work in them. Like, actually, people do that, so never mind.
Yeah, true.
Them fake ass rednecks. I grew up, went to like all white people school with them type of guys.
Yep.
Didn't never wear. They had these work boots that were super clean. Never got them dirty.
Yeah.
I had
As if there was some brand new.
See,
Jordan.
but we had to talk about that though, because on the same token, how many black dudes you know wear Timbs that they purposely keep clean? Like,
Well,
and
okay,
Timbs are
but-
technically work boots. Like, they're a fashion statement now, but they got there starting out
Now.
as being a work
Ain't
boot.
nobody
Now-
wearing no Timbs to go to work for construction.
right? No.
Right, but that's the kind of boot
Timbs-
that is. Timbs are like made to
Okay,
be.
but Timbs have been a fashion thing since I was a kid.
but
For real.
What?
you have a point. However, same shit with Jordans. Half of these niggas that are wearing Jordans don't
not
play
hooping.
no type of
hooping.
basketball.
Right.
To include myself.
I'm wearing some
But
right now. I ain't balled in the month.
but if you think
But
about
you
it,
can't
though,
ball, so-
people that wear Timberlands, when you think of Timberlands, nobody thinks of them as work boots. You know what I'm saying? They're like, all right, cool. These are boots. These are fashionable boots. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you got them like, for example, like.
Off-brand ass.
For example,
work
like
boots.
my military boots that I wore when I was in the Marine Corps. A lot of people, when they get out the Marine Corps, they still wear their Marine boots. You know what I'm saying? But they don't wear them as a yo, check these out. These are so cool and fresh. Like, these are like, all right, now I can work in these. I can do whatever the fuck I want in these. I can step in mud, whatever the fuck.
So what's the line for like where you have to be working in them? Like, if I wear lugs, can I wear lugs, or do I have to be like working on a construction site to wear
You
lugs?
can wear whatever the fuck you want.
I'm just saying, like, you made the point that like you can't wear work boots
no,
to work.
you can, but what I'm trying to say is that like these kind of work. You know what boots I'm talking about? Them cowboy boots. The what do they call them? Shit kickers. The fucking.
I've never heard that. I don't know about them.
Yeah, I've been around white people.
Generic ass
for a
white
long time.
cowboy boots you talking about?
Yes, or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
or even like the
Meant to be working on a farm or some shit?
the steel toe work boots. The
Yeah.
ones that ain't got no laces or nothing, just the ones you just slip on.
Yeah. I
Like
seen
they look
those.
like rain boots, but they're like steel toe. Yeah, like nobody wears those as an accessory.
They're meant to be worked in.
Now they have boots that are specifically for accessories, like the snakeskin boots, the fucking pointy toe ass ones.
That
You
shit
know what I'm
was
saying? Or
awful.
the ones that the Mexicans and shit be wearing with the big ass fucking belt buckles and things. Like, yeah, those are for accessories. But you wouldn't see them stepping in mud in those, because those are like really nice, clean, fucking metal edged, or not metal, but gold with the gold shit on them boots.
Right, yeah.
Some shit I would never wear a day in my life. You know, my pops tried to wear some shit like that. I clowned his ass for like 3 years.
Revenge for the hair
And
thing.
he keeps them in the closet. And I remember I'd pick them out and be like, yo, Pop, remember the time you wore these? You see these? And then
You
my
see your
fucking,
mistakes?
and all my old ass uncles all wore like the same thing. Like they went out one time literally dressed up like cowboys.
Oh my god.
I'm talking shirts tucked in, cowboy hats, but like on some, but like with like a black swag to it, with like with the watches and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all think y'all fresh, but y'all look mad
I look
tacky.
confused.
Y'all look quite tacky.
Quite.
I'm like, I just hope that I don't turn 40 something and end up dressing
I
like
think
that.
this is
with
a
my homies.
great idea.
You know what I'm saying?
It depends on the scenario though. Like if it's like, let's say a country night at a certain bar, you could
Stop
do that.
it.
So I ain't going to no country night, Stretch.
You stop.
Fuck,
it,
I look like
Stretch.
going to a country night. I don't listen to no
If
country.
it's country
Hold on,
night,
are
first
You
of all,
about
we
a
gonna
year
dress in
removed from
country.
country night at Social House because they were doing that. It was like a year, maybe a year and a half ago.
I mean,
Really?
even
Every
all right,
Thursday was country night.
So when I was stationed in California, there's a city called. San
Did you
Bernardino.
DJ that?
yes, I did.
Oh my god.
Gross.
Oh, nice.
Look on the wall. I'm on the wall in cowboy getup.
You can take a ride on a big green tractor.
I was rocking the shit out of it though.
No, but like I don't know. I mean, like still, even so, they played country at one of these clubs I used to go to when I was stationed in California, and it was like a college night on a Wednesday night. For like an hour, they'll have like a square dancing segment where for a whole hour they play nothing but square dancing songs, and you know all the country people they go up there in the little Daisy Dukes and the fucking boots and shit, and they do a little square dancing thing. I never dressed up like no cowboy for that because the fuck is the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I even went to a country concert before because my homeboy's girlfriend listened to country, and I was hanging out with them, and they wanted to go, and the tickets were like $30. I was like, fuck it, whatever, let's go. and I still didn't dress up all country. Like, you don't really have to dress country for shit like that. Mind you, I hate.
They would have made you.
But it's also like, at the same time, like, and I guess in some regard, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But like, if you don't dress up for that, y'all like take like a group picture or something. Like, you the dumb one because you're not matching everybody else in the picture.
But I'm also black, so what's that
And
mean?
I'm a leader,
is
not a
that
follower. So
Darius Rucker Black. He sings country.
who got a roof over my head? But no, okay, it has nothing to do with being black. But what I'm trying to say though is like, y'all know that I don't fucking dress like that. So I'm gonna have to go out of my way to dress like that. It's gonna make me just feel tacky, like I'm in a costume.
I feel that.
James Harden pulled it off.
James Harden's a fucking millionaire. Like,
James is Michael, not James.
millionaires can pull it. You see the shit that Russell Westbrook wears? You think that any normal person would wear some shit like that? I ain't then. I would never wear no shit that Russell Westbrook is wearing. Yet. Because I don't know what's going to
Yeah,
happen.
because I'm not a millionaire yet.
I don't know what's going to happen when I get
But like,
fired.
I disagree. I think that people like, and it's one of those, you have to look at like a dress up day. Like these fucking 80s nights or whatever that shit is. Don't nobody wear that shit, but it's a dress up night. Just like if you're gonna go do like a country themed event, it's a dress up night.
I'll
Go to-
dress up- yo,
like
I'll-
you can't
I'll
be like,
dress
I'm
up
not going to
like
a
that.
Halloween party with a scream mask on because I don't wear that normally. If you did, we would call you a criminal. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like,
I'd be concerned.
if I walk in social house and you're wearing a scream mask like tonight, I'm walking out.
For no
Like, I don't-
good reason.
I don't even stay there. Like, if I was in high school, somebody shows up with a scream mask, like, well, gotta go. Like, you're not gonna find me on the news. My mama crying and shit. I gotta get out. Oh, my baby. Right. Okay, that's not gonna be me.
fucking weak. Have my mama crying and shit. My mama ain't finna cry.
Like, man, walk in third period with that shit on. I'm saying, like, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Chucky's on some other shit today, so
Okay, but
I'm out.
if you see me with a scream mask though, like I feel like nobody would even take me seriously. Like, Michael, take that shit off. If I had a scream mask on, like, you know how Scream do that little stupid shit with the side?
I'm like, I take the shot. You look stupid as fuck.
I'm gonna do like this. Like, what are you talking? Mike, stop.
Get back to work, bro.
There's somebody gonna come up behind me and rip the mask off, and I'm gonna be like, bruh,
yo, Mike, like, this ain't lavish, bro. Like, cut that shit out.
yeah, this is not lavish at all. You said stay lavish, but you're not even staying lavish. What the fuck is this?
I'm gonna loop back to the do-rag thing you were talking about earlier. There was one time, you know how Snapchat, like last year, got that feature where like you could look at other people's snaps from like all over the world or whatever.
Yeah, the snap map.
Well, I was showing my roommate at the time, who's white, with my crib where I lived at in Puerto Rico, and he goes, it was realistically a 2-story, but they made it into like, you know, first floor, second floor, whatever shit. And he goes, that was your house? I'm like, yeah. He goes, made out of what? I'm like, what's that shit called? Cement. Like most houses over there are made out of cement.
Yeah.
Or brick houses. For real? Like, yeah. What do you think was it? Oh, I thought everybody lived in like huts or something. I'm like,
Oh my god.
I'm like, he's like, I thought only places like you know, the US, some parts of Europe and like Japan had like cars and real houses. I'm like, did you ever travel? You never traveled? You don't talk to other people other than white people?
Travel. Get on the internet. Like,
Right, that's what I'm saying. And I showed him the Snapchat thing. I'm like, look, and I'm like, now tap all over the country that you think that people live in huts and wear loincloths all fucking day. And look, he tapped on Africa. They got iPhones in Africa? I'm like,
Yeah.
where do you think they get the shit to make iPhones?
right.
Like, are you stupid?
How are you this ignorant?
Well, all right, now.
ignorant.
I was so offended. I'm like, you really think
that
they
is mad ignorant, but unfortunately, the media fucking portrays that shit. Like, whenever they
That's
say
how you know
Africa,
how
what do they
shitty
pull
he
up?
is.
They pull up the fucking worst part
Right.
of Africa with the kids with the fat stomachs and the skinny everything else, like all that shit. That's when you think of Africa, that's all you think of because that's all you see about Africa.
Right.
You know, I can only imagine what other countries see about Americans that never been. They probably put the camera right on like Detroit. Or, you know what I'm saying?
fucking Chicago or whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Or like in the worst parts of America to
Like, just go through the New York slums with a
describe
GoPro.
how we are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I actually Googled that, like what most of the world thinks of Americans, and they always think like fast food, like McDonald's.
Yeah, we're all
fat
fucking
white
fat,
people,
fat as shit.
fat white
Fat as
people with
shit.
blue eyes and large noses and Dunkin' Donuts.
yeah.
Like, that's fucking sad.
Americans are
That's
the fattest
sad.
humans on the planet. Like that's been like a thing.
Yep.
Like Americans
And
are
it's-
literally
and
like
it's true.
the fattest and I think the laziest, something like that. Something about working.
We were doomed the
Oh,
minute
but-
that
but-
somebody
but
became a
Mexicans are the
millionaire
lazy
from a hot
ones.
dog eating contest. Like when you can become a millionaire because you can eat more hot dogs than what's sitting to somebody else, like and we like glorify that. Like there's no recovering from that.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of glorify that just because like I gotta work my ass off for $50,000-$60,000 a year, and all you gotta do is eat hot dogs, and you a fucking millionaire, nigga. What
But
do
it's
you
the way they
do
eat
to-
them hot dogs, though.
Huh?
It's the way they eat the hot dogs, though.
They don't they stuff like 3 of them together and like
Hey,
stuffing them down.
hey, how you learn? Cause niggas is trying to be millionaires, bro. Like I'll eat some
scarfing
fucking
them
hot
down.
dogs for $1 million. What's good? How
I mean,
you?
I would too, but you know. This is
I
why- this is why they be laughing at us.
care about my health.
I care about
I
that.
feel
I'm
disgusting.
not gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die 30 years earlier just because I don't know.
I'm about that
All right,
check.
look. I'd rather be 40 and
sorry.
die rich than 75 and die still broke as fuck.
But
I'm
no, on
not
the real
saying I'll
though,
still be broke. I'm just gonna do something else and work for my money or invest in some shit and have that make me money.
Or I could just
have
eat
you
some
seen the
hot
guys
dog.
who win this shit though? They're like jacked, healthy dudes, like
Yeah, 'cause
Kobayashi
the-
or whatever.
Oh,
because the
I
way
think
you
you're good.
win is by working out a shitload. Like, have you seen what Michael Phelps eats for breakfast? It was like when I like count up the calories, it's like 6 times what a normal person eats in their entire day, and that's his breakfast.
Well, yeah, because he has to burn them. The nigga's a whole swimmer, dog. Like, yeah, he does a whole
He's
lot
a
more
whole
stuff than the
swimmer.
average human. What the fuck do? We don't do shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's why these guys are fit when they eat hot dogs like that. Like,
I don't even think I
we
ate
sit our
breakfast
asses
today.
at home and watch South Park and eat fucking chips all day and drink a whole bunch of beer.
and we watch other people eat hot dogs all day.
Exactly.
And for all them, that's their cheat day.
Man, that's fucked.
Goddamn.
Man.
That's
But nah.
terrible.
Essentially though, back to the do-rag thing. The reason why black people wear do-rags is to create waves on their head.
It's not
Make
for
their,
you white people.
Make their hair go like this.
Not
Because
just
that's
that.
you
Also,
seen-
if
because
you
that's
have,
been coming. Yeah,
if you
yeah,
have
that's what I said.
cornrows, unless you buy like silk pillowcases and shit, you also wear a do rag to protect your hair to keep it like keep
Right.
your cornrows tight longer.
Right.
Also
it has
true.
nothing to do with gangster thug like shit. Okay, so
Yeah, that whole persona was literally just created from the idea that like drug dealers or whatever are lazy, and so they just get up and walk outside in like fucking sweatpants and a wife beater with a do rag still on because they didn't take it off. Like I feel like that's kind of where that stereotype comes from. Not exactly, but like it's from a laziness thing. Like if you don't take your do rag off in the morning, it's because you just didn't give a shit and you walked outside. I've never really
Nah,
seen
it
them
used
as
to
a
be
fashion
high end
statement.
fashion at one point.
Really?
it was.
Yeah, in the early 2000s.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Early 2000s.
have you
it
seen
was
that video?
It was a rap craze. It was like the
Yeah, watch a
game
rap
kind of-
video.
Right. Okay. My bad. I'll recant that statement then. My bad.
You seen that video of the white kids that had the do rags and shit on, and they like, bro, you need to one of these. I need to
Sad
show
shit.
y'all. It's so fucking funny.
I'm
Like
on
there's a black dude he's recording. Like there's you know the wave contest like at the school.
Hell
you seen
yeah.
those videos?
Hell yeah.
They be having pink do rags and green do rags, and they take it off and they got all the waves.
Yeah.
Well, these little white kids caught wind and they started wearing do rags.
Oh my god.
And then like they take the fucking do rags off and it's just it's white people hair.
Right.
There's no waves there.
They just take it off and fucking
Wait, is
act
it
a fool?
possible? Can white people get waves? Is that possible? No.
No, I mean
don't
if they
fucking-
got
I
curly
don't
hair,
think
they
so.
got curly hair.
If they're mulatto, I guess they probably could.
you can't get waves if you ain't got them. If you're a white person, you know what I'm saying?
The hair's too silk. It's too fine.
Right.
I think.
I can't deal with y'all hating that shit. Like, that shit's killing me, yo.
I mean,
So this is something exclusive to like the black community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
There
brown
are
community.
many things that's. You ever seen that white girl that permed her hair? And she, fuck, I had to sneeze. And went away. That shit pisses me off. That chick permed her hair and she looked like fucking what's that nigga? She looked like a. That sneeze threw me off.
Yo, somebody's mic is
it
feeding
mine?
back with the mofo.
I forgot his
he went
name.
back.
Anyway, her hair looked like shit is what I'm trying to say. And another white chick tried to perm her hair too. All her hair fell off. Just some shit is just not for white people. And you need to cut that shit off.
But we perm different. It's whole different like chemicals and shit. So from what I understand, y'all don't
I'm
sue
sorry,
me for
I'm
this, but I
relaxer,
think this
sorry,
is
relaxer.
what I understood. When black people perm their hair, it's to straighten their hair, right? Like the Cat Williams laid perm kind of thing.
Yeah.
And when white people perm their hair, I believe it's to like get it like incredibly curly. Like that's what I remember hearing. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what it is.
I know there's
Like,
two different.
would you Google like white girls with perms and see what that looks like? I don't know.
Bald.
But
Bald.
Get on Google, type in white girls with perms, you see a bunch of bald
bitches.
bald head ass white
If that
girls.
happened, bro, I'd be so goddamn dead. I'd be
Bro,
so
low-key,
damn
I
dead.
kind of want to see if that's what that is.
Yo, somebody check on that for me, please.
I sent the
I'm not
video
doing
of the white kids with do-rags. Nah, but like I had a friend that, you know, I can't tell. I'm sure y'all have heard this too. When white people, like it's summertime and they start going to the beach and shit, wait till I start tanning and I get as black as you. I'm like, I'm convinced you get as red as a lobster. I believe that. I believe your skin can fucking blister.
Oh, so
like
yeah.
but you ain't gonna get as black as me. I tell you that much. Not naturally anyway. You can sure try.
I'm not
but
gonna
it's
lie,
not
though.
happen.
Some of these white girls look bad with this perm hair. You're right though. It curls for white people.
Did you Google like white people perm?
Yeah.
People burn.
This bitch right here look like what's her name? Annie.
Oh
The
yeah,
little
yeah,
girl
yeah.
with the curly ass hair.
Oh, that's a perm?
Yeah. This is what happens when white people perm their hair.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, looking like ramen noodles.
Well, see, why you gotta be like, we were fine. Why'd you have to do that to
Because
us?
it's a dark hour, big.
Yeah,
Killing
it's
me,
fucking
yo.
dark hour. That's how we do it.
Like that was so savage out of nowhere. Like, what?
Well, it
We
do.
keep it 100.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know.
right.
You know.
Brutally
I'ma
honest.
just lie.
I ain't never
I
tell a
get
lie,
it.
and I won't start now.
Exactly.
Shit, man.
Just kidding.
I don't know. I just remember, like, I always felt like I was behind, like, slightly behind the curve when, like, the whole cornrows phase was going on. Everything phase was going on. Like,
I can't
I remember
talk
I
about
cornrowed my hair because, like, remember, like, Ludacris had cornrows, Exhibit had cornrows, R. Kelly, all these dudes had cornrows, and like that was before I knew R. Kelly was an awful person and all that. So don't hate me for it.
Man,
How long
yeah,
ago?
what the fuck?
But like, huh?
How long ago?
When I was young, I'm talking like when I like was in middle school, even I think elementary school. I think 4th grade was the first time I ever like cornrowed my hair. So like I didn't know shit about the world. I just knew all these like
I didn't know
rappers
shit
and
about the
shit
world.
loved cornrows, and I was like, yo, I want that.
You know, I never got my hair cornrowed ever. My dad.
That shit hurts, yo.
No, because
Like, that shit fucking hurts.
Because I didn't have good hair. Like my little brother and sister, they got really good hair. My hair is
I
always
hate
nappy
that.
as
I
fuck.
hate that statement. I don't have good hair. I have bad hair. Hair is hair. You have natural hair.
I mean, that's what's up, but like my shit was like you couldn't even comb through it.
Right.
You couldn't. Like it was impossible. Like bro, I had to go through like 6 steps just to comb through my hair. I had to get it wet. Then I had to do some other shit. Can't remember exactly what I
I mean,
was.
you can't just.
Then I had to,
conditioner,
then I had to
man,
straight
yeah.
up like I had to man the fuck up and like jam the pick in my hair and like
You start from
ripping out half of my hair and
I mean,
shit.
I don't know how long your hair was, but
No, it wasn't. I had like a little fro. My dad was not having it. He was like, "Oh, we just gonna cut it." Because I got to the point because I was a kid, so I didn't care about combing it all the time. So a lot of the time, I just didn't give
there's
a
your
fuck.
problem.
I just walk around with some nappy ass hair, just didn't even care.
Honestly.
You know.
Like
So my
80%
dad
of the time.
wasn't having it, so he would just cut my shit off. So I was bald as fuck my whole fucking life, like low key. And then I told my dad I started getting made fun of for being bald and shit when I moved to white people. When I moved, all the white kids had the fucking long hair and they used to do all that shit, you know? I ain't had no
fucking bitch
fucking
ass
hair
dudes.
at all. And like, they used to make fun of me, calling me baldy and shit, talking about, oh, you're bald like my dad, like my grandpa, like blah, blah. And I'm like, so I told my dad, like, hey, dad, they're making fun of me in school. Can you please stop cutting my hair all the way off? So he put the one guard on and cut my hair with the one guard. I'm like, this is the same shit. Like, bro, like,
Like, Dad, take me to a barber, yo.
like,
Stop bullshit.
let
man.
me grow some shit, bro.
Like, it's fucking $7 on Wednesday, bro. Stop fucking bullshit.
Exactly what you broke at. Like,
$7
bro,
on
I'll go
Wednesday.
mow a damn yard or something. Like, just give me a decent
Cut grass
haircut.
to get my hair cut.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what else I've noticed? Have you seen the picture of like kids with their haircut back then? Like they all had the bowl cuts or like bro, when my dad started letting me have hair, he didn't know how to fade, so he just straight up like no hair, no fade, nothing.
oh, like the high top.
Straight
They
salad
didn't like
bowl.
blend the sides.
Straight salad bowl, nothing. Just walk around
Straight
looking like
salad bowl.
fucking like Lil Boosie. Straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, these kids be having like these fly ass haircuts with these fucking
Right.
crazy
The
ass
designs
designs
and shit, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, man,
Yeah, like I think for
y'all
me,
niggas lucky, bro. We used to be looking stupid as fuck walking around on that playground.
right? No, man, I remember
The
my
little
grandma.
white kids, I remember they all had the salad bowl haircuts. Like that was like the thing back then.
I remember my grandma tried to cut my brother's hair when he was little.
Damn.
I ain't gonna even go into the whole story. I'm just telling y'all for like 3 weeks, my brother and his slightly older cousin, like the family be like, yo, Patrick!
Oh, damn.
Oh no.
Damn.
Patrick, bring your ass! And when they were together, it was worse because they'll both walk out crying like, which one you want? That shit was sucking. That shit was so fucked. Yo, like PSA to parents, like if you can't cut hair, don't cut your kids' hair. Like don't do that to them. Like that's where like childhood trauma comes from because you didn't want to give them a $700 haircut. Now they got to buy $90 of therapy every month.
And
like,
then when my dad
like you a hoe for that.
my dad finally learned how to do lineups. Like my dad's a big ass dude. He's heavy handed. So he used to, when he used to do lineups, he used to like. I come to school with a fucking whole ass mark all the way across my fucking head.
Your fucking edge was a goddamn scab.
Like, I'm not playing. Like literally, I would have scabs on my fucking head, and the teacher would be like, "Well, what happened to you?" I got a haircut, Miss Pitt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they used to fucking
My barber had
clown.
Parkinson's.
Then they used to clown the shit on me. They're like, "Hey, does that hurt?" And touch my fucking scab. Like, stop playing, bro. But I had the crispest, literally the crispiest lineup. Man, that
That edge held for a minute though.
fucking hairline be bleeding and shit. After my fucking haircut, like my dad just fucking scalped my ass or some shit.
Damn.
I know if I have a boy, I know my baby's gonna be black. May or may not have, you know, my kind of hair. It may have like just straight like the nigga hair ever. And I was gonna be like, hey, Dad, haircut, you take care of it. I don't know where to go, what to do. I'm not a dude. I don't
What
know.
if her
You
kid
take.
come out just white as fuck, blonde hair, blue eyes?
That's black.
Long and flowing and shit.
She was like, I have grossly miscalculated.
Yo, that happened to my homegirl. She thought.
Yo, is DT in the building? Yo.
Uh-oh.
He over there hiding and shit. What's up, Jared? Yo, you want a beer?
Nothing.
I got one in my hand.
Perfect.
Hey, y'all don't mind about white dudes not having waves. That's a lie.
Wait, so white people do have waves?
Yes, you can be a straight hair wave. It's a movement actually.
A straight
It's a movement. Being a
It's a
movement
whole
and being
movement.
real is not the same
Oh,
thing.
it's real as fuck. His 360s are serious. Look up Sir Cruz.
All right, we doing this now.
Alright, while he pulls that up, my homegirl, she's white and she was dating a black guy. So she thought when she got pregnant, she's like, oh, it's obviously his. Lie, because she fucked some other dude.
It's
but
the first
she,
thing that pops
you
up
know,
are people with waves.
So she goes and like, you know, the whole pregnancy, she thought, I'm gonna have a mixed baby, blah, blah, blah. So when she goes to give birth, the nurse goes, I can see the beautiful blonde hair. She goes, what?
These aren't real. These
she
aren't
had
real
with
white
some
people.
white boy, like white ass
Yo,
fucking baby.
tell
I
me
was
the
like,
dude that thought he was the
damn.
dad was like standing there. Like tell me he
He
was like
was
sitting
cheating
there
on her the
excited.
whole time, so she just left him.
Man, this ain't waves. This nigga used a crimper or something.
Wait.
This
That's
ain't
not
no fucking
waves.
waves, bro. Come on, bro.
I need you to watch the video.
This ain't even a white person. This nigga's Hispanic or something. I didn't say Hispanics couldn't have it.
You know, right? He's not mixed at all.
He's not mixed at all.
This ain't no fucking waves. This nigga cut it in. The barber cut.
Oh, come on, man.
Bro, look at
He
this.
cut the waves
Yo.
in.
The barber cut the waves in.
Welcome to the panel,
Sir
Mr.
Cruz,
Downtown.
What the fuck you looking at? That don't make any sense.
Man, go sit down. You quit. I can't believe you right
Me
now.
sit down for any man on this earth, they're going to make me sit down. It's not real life.
Oh shit.
Okay, maybe this dude, but he's not a full white person. He's mixed with something.
Yeah.
He looks like he's like Puerto Rican or something.
Nah,
Wait, what's his name? What's his name?
Sir Cruz.
Sir Cruz.
Last
Sir
name
Cruz.
Cruz.
Cruz, yeah. White people by the name of Cruz.
This is a black dude.
New.
This is not a white person,
New.
like whatsoever. You
I
said
mean-
Sir Cruz, right? That look like a white dude.
I feel like we gotta get one of these pictures on the screen or something. Stretch, can you just
Yeah,
find the
for
one
real.
picture where you can give like a yes or no vote to this?
Sir
We got 5 voters here. Let's just give a yes or no to this shit and move the fuck on. If we can find a picture of this.
Bro, Derek, are you high?
Anyway though.
Not too high.
Ain't no white people on this motherfucker.
What do I type in? Like white boy waves or something?
Yeah.
I guess.
White boy.
And then, I mean,
while you're looking that up and getting that picture ready,
Bro, this Sir
I'm
Cruz
gonna go ahead
nigga
and
is
say like when it
blacker
comes to
than all outdoors.
barbershops, that's one of the places where I'm still like the most old school that I ever am. Like when I was looking for a new shop, I was looking up pictures online because like the shop gotta look right. Like I don't even know what the look is I'm looking for, but I saw like an ad for Floyd's and I didn't know about like the Floyd's chain and all that. So I saw the pictures of it and I was like, yo, like every inch of the wall that shit looks irritating as fuck. Sure enough, walked in and I was like, They didn't put to get my haircut. That's how much it was. They were like $35. I was like, y'all on some other shit. I was done.
Robbery.
I went to like.
I don't want to move. My shit's gonna get fucked up.
He's spotless, this dude.
I literally walked in and out of like 2 other spots looking for a place to get my hair cut. I eventually found a spot that looked right, had the music right, all that stuff. I walked in, everybody's talking, chilling, like
Are
the way
those
we
boxers
should
on his head?
I don't fucking know, man.
Oh,
He can't even get like a do-rag. He gotta put boxers on his head.
That's weak.
I don't know who this
What
person
the
is.
hell is this?
But
So here's one that popped up.
right, let's see
360
this.
waves.
We count.
That's not
Those aren't
fucking
waves.
He didn't get the. That's just curly hair.
Yo, look at the dude in the corner.
That's why I put it up.
Is that a CBS logo on his fucking neck?
He got the CBS logo
network-
tattooed on his fucking neck.
As I don't know how much white you can get.
You finna go watch news at 9. Oh man, I don't know. I'd see that they're trying to emulate the style. Whatever. Let them do what they do.
They want to be a so.
They can do what they do, like whatever they want to do, but then they can also get roasted.
Yeah. I mean,
it kind of goes with the women can wear whatever the fuck. Yeah, you can wear whatever the fuck you want, but if you look stupid, get ready to get roasted.
Yeah.
fair enough.
As much as y'all have the freedom to do what you want, I have the freedom to roast you, if I choose to.
I mean, do what
Most
you want. Like,
sometimes I
whatever,
don't.
you know, whatever works best for you. But that's like being. I don't know. I just don't get it.
Only the black girl who says she's white either that came with Dr. Phil.
That was.
Fuck that bitch.
Girl, you
remember that.
blacker than all outdoors. Gap ass teeth. I remember that bitch.
Yeah, man.
I've never understood. I was like, really? Like, I understand transracial is
I
about to be
personally
real,
don't
but
think
that's
that I'm a black
Transracial's
person.
about to be real.
I have straight
It's
hair.
not even
Yeah, no
lying.
shit, bitch. That's what happens when you straighten it. The fuck?
And by the way, to get
Black
about
as fuck. Edges ain't. She ain't got no edges.
the word perm does mean to curl, but yes, for black and white people, it does mean the opposite.
Right.
A relaxer is supposed to straighten your hair. Perm literally means to curl.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay, well,
Fair enough. There we go.
Well, good call.
I think the one chick that whose hair all fell off, I think she used Dark and Lovely, so
Yeah, she tried herself.
yeah. So I'm like, obviously there's a black
See, to
ass
me, that's
woman
more
on the
funny than
cover.
anything because hold on, if you're white, dark and lovely ain't for you. Like
You ain't dark or lovely, like.
No, not one bit. That's like a just for me
think that
perm.
could be
Just
for
for me.
you.
Like it only has black girls on it for a reason. Just for us is what it should
I
be
will
called.
say
Just
though,
for me.
I will say
Period.
that I don't necessarily believe in cultural
Appropriation, yeah, me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
Appropriation, yeah, I honestly don't. I
There-
feel like
there's-
you want to wear dreads, you wear fucking dreads, bro.
No, we've all
Fuck.
fed off each other forever,
You wanna
but we
wear-
know who the most imitated people on the
I
planet
know
are.
black people that wear Vans. Me.
Yep, me.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's not necessarily cultural.
I know white
You
people.
can't be your own counter
I
example.
know white bitches that wear box braids. Like, don't
Yeah,
matter.
it don't matter,
If you got it, then you got it. And if you don't, then you fucking don't.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I know
I
black
think-
people that.
I think I'm
fucking
bothered
But
shave
if
their
you're
hair
white wearing FUBU,
I
I
get
get you
that.
like you're crazy.
Mike, I get what you're saying. I think that where it bothers me and a lot of people, it don't really bother me that much, but where it bothers a lot of people is it's one thing if you want to emulate their style, right? Like if I was gonna like dress like somebody and like, yo, like I saw Michael wearing this outfit, like it was hot, I went and copped the same shit. I think it looks dope. That's fine if you give credit where credit's due. But for example, like the whole like, oh, new fashion trend, like
Oh, okay,
these
yeah.
like
That's
the
where it's
do-rag
a
thing where
problem.
you're like, this just never been around before.
That's where it's a
like, yo,
problem.
you're taking something that black people use and needed and making a fashion statement out of it. Like honestly,
But what
I
about
get-
the Mongolians who wore it too? You know what I mean? You gotta get a props to the Asians. They've been rocking golds and rocking do-rags for a long time.
Fair enough. Whoever you give props to, but don't act like you came up with it. Just give credit where you saw this shit at. You know, like I'm not gonna lie.
Those are the
I get-
Asiatic black men, but
I
it's
get
black women, but
twisted
no one talks
up.
about that.
I get twisted up as fuck when people like wear glasses that they don't need that are not prescription that just look like glasses.
man, you know
like
what?
bitch,
No,
I went
no
through
hate.
7 years of bullying for this shit. So you can appropriate my fucking culture.
Why you still hurt, Jay?
What culture is that?
Oh no!
That's squint culture. That's squint culture, bro.
Oh my God! Bifocals and trifocals
Fuck y'all.
culture.
Y'all out here seeing it for free.
Black culture.
Fuck y'all. You know how much I spend on these fucking contact lenses? Y'all know how much I had to pay for my fucking glasses?
Well, you're making me LASIK over
Look,
this
y'all ain't
bullshit.
never y'all wear
Glasses,
glasses.
these contacts fall the fuck out.
Thank you. Look, y'all think that shit's all
be walking
cool and
around
shit.
running the doors
Until
and
we
shit.
look, here's where it's a problem. We go to the beach and shit, and y'all just be like, "Oh, we at the beach. Where? Don't worry about it. Throw them shits off." I gotta fucking find a buddy. Be like, "Yo, you my friend? Like, don't go too far. Like, yo, y'all ain't gonna have to live that shit."
Oh, Velma head ass.
That's
can't
how,
see shit.
That's how I feel.
Luckily,
with,
most of
like,
my friends are black, and black people don't go to the beach. I just gotta look for a black speck somewhere, and that's the homies.
That's how I feel.
American black people don't go to the beach because they don't like swimming because that's a whole racial situation.
I can actually swim. I don't know about y'all niggas.
Yo, who can't
Y'all
swim?
on your
I can survival swim.
I can swim.
I can survival
That's
swim.
life skill.
I can if you throw me in an 8-foot pool, I can get to the edge swim. That's how I.
Yeah, if you're out in the ocean, you just fucked.
Yeah. All right, Miami.
You can swim for a few minutes.
You're right. That whole
I got
track
shit
water
problems,
floating
I
shit. I
can't.
don't play that game. We don't move like that.
What do you mean we don't move like that? No, you don't move like that. Don't put we into your situation. You can't.
Man, hell nah, bro.
The glasses thing, well, it's not the glasses thing, but I sort of relate as far as like, you know, growing up being like super nerdy, like liking like
Just look
anime,
around
like
this room.
cartoons and shit. And like growing up, it's like you like anime, this white people shit. Like, what's wrong with you? Act your race. Now it's so fucking cool to like anime, and I see them bitches and niggas that made fun of me for like being so. Now they're like, oh, I totally love Naruto. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, you bitch ass. Suck my fucking dick, all of it, all 9 spiritual inches.
Oh shit.
So we got
Damn, they just got real spiritual in here.
we got blind appropriation and nerd appropriation.
Hell yeah.
Now hold on,
Yeah.
no, because I'm gonna address you about the anime thing, all right? Because
Try me.
look, I've been every kind of nerd. I've been an anime nerd. I'm still a math nerd. Like I was the kid in high school waking up on Saturday to do like math competitions, all right? So you can't talk nerd like I can talk nerd. The problem
You
was
trying to out nerd me?
We
problem-
live in a situation.
the
nerd
problem,
off.
the problem with being a nerd.
Real quick, I'll
the
let you
prob-
finish.
Go ahead.
We live in a generation now where nerds brag about being nerds. You remember back in
Right.
the day when they didn't want to brag about it? We were making fun of them. Now they're like stepping up, like, yo, yeah, I'm a fucking nerd.
Hell yeah.
But that's the
I
Yeah, I
can
can
spell
solve a Rubik's
correctly,
Cube
yeah.
in 30 seconds. Nigga, what's up? You're stupid ass.
but that's the key. That's exactly the point. So here's my thing.
What's pi to 100 numbers, you dumbass nigga?
Nerds are broken now, boy.
3.14159.2
653-589-7932. That's all I know.
Oh shit. All right.
There's so
Jesus
my teacher
Christ.
had a
What?
All right.
poster on the
For
wall.
real.
Yeah.
Point one for
I'll bow
Micah.
out. I'll bow out. I'll bow out.
I just lost me.
I'm hot.
You got it off so fast.
Yeah, right? He was ready with it. But
That's the only part
here's
I
my
know.
thing about it though is you don't get bullied just for being the nerd or whatever. Like honestly, you got
Did you go to school in the South Side?
people got bothered. Huh?
I did.
Hold on. You got bothered for like bringing it up when nobody asked. Like for example, if you're on a first date, don't just be like, oh, the 15th digit of pi is set. Like nobody cares.
No.
It's
In
that
my-
kind of shit. Like
in my situation or in my like experience, I was literally minding my own. I think I talked about this last podcast. I was minding my own business, doing my shit, listening to my music. People be like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm like, "The second opening of Bleach." You listen to that shit? Why'd you ask? If you were just gonna roast me.
right.
Like
fair enough.
I'd wear like a shirt that has like some anime shit on it. Hey, what's that? It's from the anime Cowboy Bebop. You like that shit? That's gay. So why you ask? Mind
Right.
your business. You don't hear me talking about you listen to so and so. That's like shut the fuck
And
up.
that's fucked up. Like if you just wear the shirt or whatever and you get bullied, that's fucked up. But at the same time, like if you wear the Naruto headband and fucking ninja run to the cafeteria, like you deserve it. You asked for
Boy,
that.
I'm on your
Like,
That's what I call swag.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
now-
swag
yeah.
right there. You don't fear
Yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
That's swag. That's a friend of mine. I like people like that. Absolutely. You don't,
Nah, see,
you don't
that's-
worry about nobody.
Oh no, that's just weird. But you know what? Everybody has their own opinion. Of, like them niggas that did that thought that we were weird for not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, but like strength in numbers, that's fine. All three of y'all sit over there. Like,
Right.
they
Like,
sit
nigga,
over at
it's
the
lunch.
table and
You
they
gotta
be doing
get
this.
it.
Bro, I remember there's a group of them, and I don't mind people that watch anime.
I like it. I love it.
My thing is the people that just like you said, them fucking. The motherfuckers that think that real
are,
life is
yeah.
anime. That's not what the fuck it is.
Yeah, like,
I like Too Fast, Too Furious, but you don't see me trying to drive around. You see
Shit
me
the
on my-
13 times on
Yeah, you know
Colonial.
what I'm saying? Like,
I learned that mistake because like in middle school, I believe it was middle school, high school, I dated like a dude that was like just as big, if not bigger nerd than I was, like in anime and other shit like that.
that's called fate.
And it was like on the time where Twilight.
She just missed that so fast.
we were texting one day and like, you know, I was like, oh, I'm in the car waiting, blah, blah, blah. and I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. At some point, he was like, well, if anyone ever tries to hurt you, I would use my wolf powers to run to you real quick and then use my other powers. And I'm like, shut up, nigga.
You would've got mollywop.
Use a fucking
There's a video about that, bro. Straight up. I wish I had the video. I swear
I know
to
what
God,
you're talking about. They're fighting in the yard.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Fighting in the
gun.
yard.
He's like, yo, you don't.
Yo,
what's
no,
that?
no. The dude was like, I'm an avatar. Water. And his homeboy fucking throws water on his face. I was so weak. Bro, I swear to God that there's niggas that do that, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the people that I went to high school with, bro, in the cafeteria, you'd hear them over there fucking screaming a bunch of Naruto shit and, like, a bunch of Skyrim shit and all that weird-ass stuff. And, like...
I rage quit Skyrim today.
If I ever get
Like,
a
your pizza here, like throw pizza. What the fuck shit are you on?
if I ever get in a fight, somebody yells like some Fusho Da kind of shit at me, like I'm done. I can't.
No, I swear to God, bro.
laughing too
No,
much.
I swear to God, and I've seen this so many times. Like one of my homies, he was like would pick on this and like one of them nerds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, when I tell you that this nerd got into like this, like some shit on some Dragon Ball Z type shit, it's like I was like. What the fuck?
You have to watch. I definitely have to watch. I gotta see what's gonna happen now.
No, I watched every fight in high school. I was the nigga to see the fights. Like
that was
I was in
that shit
there.
later.
You was the nigga that was yelling at World Star.
Yep.
Basically.
Well, you know when I
With
grew
the
up,
Nokia camera in the
there
air.
was like World Star was a thing, but nobody was recording yet because you know we didn't have phones. Because if we had our phone out, we
It was
get
like
taken away.
blocking
So I didn't want to be
shit,
that.
yeah.
Mind you, nigga, we all had rumor twos and shit. You couldn't record nothing. Remember the quality of them fucking phones? Wouldn't have been able to
They go
see
for
shit.
frame
You
by
be
frame.
recording and have 7 whole pixels.
Yeah, exactly. you know Minecraft?
Yeah.
That's what the shit. That's what the shit looks like.
Shit.
Just two boxes hitting each other.
And it's like boop, 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 boop.
With a
boop,
bunch
boop,
of fainted
like-
ass noise. Hey, can't even hear the whole shit. Bunch of rats, bunch of like playing in the back. You can't hear shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, I was in the middle of that. But nah, my homie whooped his ass. It was funny.
It was hilarious.
I love the end of that story. I love that.
There's an actual video of another dude. He got slapped and he like tried to go Super Saiyan. You ever seen that?
I've seen that shit.
He was facing like this. I can't remember what he said, but he was like, maybe another time or some shit like that. The dude just like slapped him. He's like, "Whoa!" Like started walking up towards him. I was like, bro, just stop.
Like
Like that anime shit don't work.
just take your ass whooping and walk away.
Like, now I'm really about to beat your
That
ass.
shit don't work in the real world,
You see, I
bro.
planned on just slapping you and walk away, but now I gotta like knock you the fuck out.
just tried to go-
That's
but
what's
you
fine
said
about
on me,
that.
nigga?
You know what though? Like if I'm finna fight somebody and their homeboy hops up and they do the fusion, I'm just walking away. Because I don't know if they can do it or not. That Dragon Ball Z shit. No, I'm out. I don't know.
They start yelling
Stop
out,
playing,
"Kame, Kame."
Come man. I quit. I don't think he can do it, but I'm gonna go fuck around and
This
see if he
nigga
can.
knows something I don't know. I'm out of here.
Yeah, there was a fight between a nerd and whoever the fuck, and the kid straight up pulled like these plastic ass shurikens from his pocket and tossed them at the kid.
my
And the kid just whoop, right in the nose. I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you think they're made of plastic? You really thought they were gonna stab him? Like,
But you know, here's the thing though. What pisses me off about shit like that is that you can
throw it
actually
hard.
buy shurikens that are made like the shows that are actually sharp, and you can learn how to throw them and actually throw them like a
I
weapon.
have like 3.
So
yeah.
like if you're
So
gonna use
die
that,
at school, heard.
like so if you're gonna use that as a weapon, like buy their actual weapons, but at the same time, like congrats, you got attempted murder because you watched Naruto. Like
You tried to beat him.
congrats. Like are you happy? Like are you proud of yourself? You threw a shuriken and almost killed somebody.
I
That's
have
crazy.
3 of them.
I can't
3
even
little
see.
shurikens. And I gave them to my brother, and he's a big ass Naruto fan, so he's like, ha! And they don't understand. They'd be like, tink, and fall out. I'm like, Andrew, come on, man. Like, you want to be just like Naruto? You got to throw him. He's like, I'm trying. And I'm just like, all right, like,
Man.
sit the fuck down. Just give me
I
the.
watched
Give me the.
Karate Kid. I used to love Karate Kid. I remember that shit came out.
Oh, I loved it.
The niggas had the fucking little throwing stars and shit. I would want one just like, could you imagine somebody breaking in your house and not to cook? I know we had this conversation.
We ain't going back to that.
No, we
Not
not.
going back.
Hell no. But what I'm saying is like,
That shit dragged
could you
on too
imagine
long.
somebody breaking your house, bro, and you got some throwing stars?
Next thing you
Come
know,
on,
what
bro.
the fuck?
You
Oh,
know how
shit.
you know how scared that nigga would be? We come on like, hey, going ham.
Yo, in that strip club, he tosses it like it's money. Like,
He's a blackjack dealer.
you got to go with the hip. How you doing?
Hey, that's how they be doing it though. Say I got 100 of them bitches.
You're throwing from.
Could you, bro? Okay. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. I never had throwing stars before, nigga.
Some of us have though. I'm just saying.
I don't know how you do it. That's how I would do it. I'd have them right here. Why would I reach all the way down to my hip and just keep grabbing one at a time when I can grab all of them?
How long are
bitches?
your goddamn arms? You like? Are you gonna miss your hip? Go down to your knee? Like, it's
But if they right here is closer to this hand than right here. See, that's why if we had a knife throwing fight, I would have killed your ass.
I don't know. You make it this far with a knife. Can you make it this far?
Well, with the throwing stars, you better believe it, nigga.
Hand-eye coordination.
That's like throwing a
Got
frisbee.
it.
You that close.
If
you
y'all
right
start
in your
throwing knives,
shit.
I'm going
Yeah,
on.
bro, you make it seem like you 300 yards apart, and you right like 6 feet away.
People miss shooting people within 15 feet of them all the goddamn time.
Yo, we've been talking for a long ass time, and I can't tell y'all shit that we talked about. Like, I really don't know
well, that-
where we like been today.
Well, that's
went
the whole
from
point of the
do-rags-
show.
Oh no, it's fucking awesome. I just
See,
can't.
why you go with 360 waves just fucked this whole conversation up. Like, it just went super.
Because it's non-existent, bro.
It exists.
Speaking of 360, are these waves?
Stop it.
No.
Well, okay, wait. So,
I don't know what the hell that is.
That's
for
the
me.
difficult one. That's the difficult actually.
I mean, those are those Klay
Honestly,
Thompson
I mean,
waves.
that's the one you
Those
said.
are first pair
Nah,
of
I
Klay
bet
Thompsons
these
right there.
but actually,
Those are
no,
Klay Thompsons
honestly,
right there.
Yeah, those are waves, okay?
Yeah,
but
that's Klay Thompson.
that's not a full white person, bro. He's not. Like,
Here's the difference.
You can tell by that little ass mirror.
Hell yeah.
Here's the difference.
look at the nose. That nigga, he's Hispanic. Look
Look at the nose.
White people
Look at
have
the
noses
nose.
like that,
Can we
bro.
quote
He had a
him on that?
rhinoplasty.
Look at the nose. What the fuck?
Look at his
That was-
nose. Y'all
that
niggas
was
are
cool
tripping.
from
Have you
Mario,
seen white
yeah.
people's noses? Does that look like a fucking white person's
Actually,
nose?
I'm not saying
I
I can't really tell, man. Like,
It kind of does a little bit.
Bro, I've been around white people my whole life. I know what the fuck their noses look like.
No one's debating that. No one is. We're here with you, not
That's
against
okay.
you.
Hey, wait, by the way, that does not take away from my blackness, okay?
It does not.
Just wanted to throw that out there, but nigga,
That was just a typical light skinned nigga.
So mad about it, dog. Let it go.
The thing is that like I've seen white people with like curly hair, and like when their hair starts growing in, it like they have waves per se, but it's not like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Nigga
if you're-
waves, you know
if
what I
I'm pretty
mean?
sure if you're
Like-
Jewish and you got curly hair, you could probably grow some 360s.
maybe.
Mazel tov.
Look, the thing.
Drake spoke in them.
I think the thing where we draw the line on waves is if you have to, like the first picture we put up, it was very clear that he used about 1.5 pounds and 3/4 of gel to get his hair to behave like that. If you need to do all that, that's not waves. That's sticking your hair with gel and like I don't know what you're doing. If you can get your hair to behave like that, like naturally, like you wake up, take the do-rag off, whatever. Maybe you have to brush it a couple times and it goes like
You
that.
gotta use Fallon waves.
We'll call that wave. What?
You gotta use Fallon waves. I mean, everybody has to use some kind of pomade for the waves. I mean, you don't. Some people have waves naturally, but it ain't many.
I mean, like you can use like the grease and whatever, but like that was clearly gelled into position. Like that was gelled or crimped or whatever the fuck it was into
if you
position.
had to like work it and use so much to just keep it in said fashion, it's not.
How the hell can y'all tell this from this picture? I'm gonna bring it back up.
Because his hair doesn't look
Look
gel.
at
It
it.
doesn't look like it doesn't.
That's
look
Klay
like it's, like,
Thompson. Like he
rock
trying
hard
to
or
tell you
anything.
all, man.
Look like he just brushed the shit.
Yeah.
He did mess mad brushing.
nah, I mean, I don't know. That ain't no white person,
I keep
bro.
opening.
That don't look
I
like
keep
white
picking
people's
up this fucking
hair.
Phone. It's not my phone.
First of all, bro, that don't look like white people hair, bro. Like if I'm wrong, then I'm just wrong. But y'all make it seem like that same particular kid's name is like Tyler, and you know what I'm
Tyler
saying?
Johnson, he might be on the Heat. He
And
has
he's got a-
waves. He's a white dude.
And
He's
he's got a blonde-haired fucking soccer mom that let me speak to the manager mom. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
Like,
speak to the manager.
and his
mom.
dad's an accountant. That's
We
what
all
y'all making it
know,
seem like. That's not
boy.
that kind of white person, bro. I feel like he's mixed with
Okay.
something. Ain't no way some German-ass white dude is walking around with hair like that, bro.
You telling me Dirk can't get waves?
No.
No. Fuck no, nigga. What kind of shit is that? Hell no, he can't get no fucking
His
way.
wife's black, but he ain't getting waves. His kids gonna have the mad crazy hair.
No, his
I
kids,
know.
Can I-
his kids will have waves probably.
Can I share with y'all real quick? And I don't have him on any social media, and even if he does get to see this, I quite frankly don't care. I have a coworker that has the whitest name I have ever heard in the 23 years of me being alive. Y'all ready?
Oh shit.
Go ahead.
Kyler. Kyle and Tyler. Kyler.
Oh yeah, I know some Kyler.
Was his
I've
mother's
I've
name
never
Tyler
heard
and his
anybody
dad's
named
name
Kyler.
I got
That's
one
white
whiter
as
than that.
fuck,
I got
like-
one whiter than that. I used to work with a cat named Wyatt.
Oh, Wyatt.
Wyatt
I know
Arp.
black
Yes,
kid
Wyatt
named
Arp is
Wyatt.
where that came from.
Wyatt.
Ain't
I know
no,
black kids
yeah,
named White.
ain't no killing. Well, nowadays these white people are naming their kids like. I swear they take. There has to be like a chart where they take 3 sections of a name and just put it together. There's like Braden, Caden.
Okay,
fucking,
We really
What's another-
can't talk though when we get into like the extreme black names though.
Yeah,
we're
like
not better.
Febreze Johnson. She's on Facebook. It's real.
No, everybody has their share of stupid ass names.
Fabrice Johnson.
Bro,
It's a rap.
no, I met a girl on Tinder named Pegasus. A white girl.
Wow, that's
Wow.
so. That means her
But
mom
but
loved
here's
Kid
the
Icarus.
question.
as a kid.
Pegasus?
Did you ride the Pegasus?
No, absolutely not.
She was meant to go to UCL.
She ain't match with me. I just seen her
Oh,
on Tinder.
I just seen her.
Right?
I mean, I wanted to match because I'm like, yo, that's lit. Like, can you imagine me being like, yo, I'm fucking with this girl named Pegasus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And she's not a stripper. Yeah, that's different.
that would be a lit ass stripper name though. Pegasus.
Could be.
Speaking of weird names, quick story. My neighbor across the street was an ex-Detroit cop, and he was telling me that there was some black young girl that was pregnant, and I don't know what the initial 911 call was for, but I know she was giving birth. That was probably it. And I remember they were like, he and her were talking, and he said, oh, you know, because she didn't know what to expect. I don't know how, but she didn't know what to expect. So she's like, you know, the baby comes and then the placenta comes. She's like, what the fuck's the placenta?
Oh my
He's
God.
like, that's the sac in which the baby's in. That's the placenta. She goes, really? He's like, yeah, that's what protects the baby. That's what everything's that, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if at some point someone changed her mind or if she changed it later. But she dead ass named her kid Placenta.
Oh my God.
Her
Well,
baby girl Placenta. I don't
know
know if
what?
eventually it got changed, but I know that happened. And I'm like, someone should sterilize her.
I'm a fish.
This nigga
Because if she don't even know what the name of the thing that her baby's in is called, she shouldn't have another one. I don't know how she got the first one, but she shouldn't have another one. So just sterilize her.
So listen, Michael Jackson named this kid Blanket. So as
I'd
long
say
as-
sterilize
You
him, but
know
he's
what?
dead already.
Look, first of all,
Can't name no nigga
we can't even
kid
start talking about Michael
Blanket.
Jackson because I'm trying to get
Blanket.
I don't want to talk about this. Bro, did you hear the
Celebrities do have a
documentary?
history
Did you hear that they
of-
put out a documentary about him?
Blanket.
They're trying to R. Kelly him right now.
Blanket.
That's stupid, by the way. His
Blanket,
boy's
nigga?
dead.
See,
Celebrities
Guys,
have a history of
we
naming
don't
their
have time
kids
to argue
wild
about
ass
this right
shit,
now.
you know?
No, we
Okay,
will. We
but
can.
like
That's
some,
been a thing
some,
for a while.
Some people's kids' wild names are you know they're alright. Like for example, alright. So at first I was tripping about
Stormy,
about
Northwest,
about,
Saint
yeah. You
West.
see, I was about to say Northwest. Alright. Now that I think about it though,
It don't
like,
sound crazy.
Northwest.
Your name is a fucking coordinate.
But Blanket, nigga. You name your kid after some appliances.
Hey, motherfucker like blankets, man.
What do you mean,
What kinda-
Kenmore?
who don't like fucking blanket? Yo,
That's
hey,
my dude Kenmore
I'm
over
naming
there.
my
son.
daughter's shower curtain. And I'm naming my son Tal since we talking about fucking.
Washcloth.
Since we
Shit
talking about,
we like.
I'm naming my
about
kid-
company and shit.
Lil
I'm naming my
Washcloth.
kid
What's up,
Spigot.
son?
Lil
Dog
Washcloth.
Maytag up in the building.
You
Maytag.
ain't lying.
Maytag
Hey,
on the
Body
beat.
Wash, what up, cuz? Body Wash, what up, though?
When do you have to go?
Oh, I gotta whenever
Okay, got you.
whenever we had time.
Got you.
So
We're over an hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
good?
good, but
By 2
Shit.
minutes.
I really want to get into that. We didn't go anywhere serious tonight. I didn't want to do it, but it's on my mind now, so I want to talk to you about this.
That's fine.
They're now putting out. We heard about Surviving R. Kelly and all the allegations. All they put in the documentary. Now they're doing on HBO. I think it is doing Escaping Neverland. Some of
Bullshit.
The survivors of Michael
Bullshit.
Jackson.
Well, you got to remember that Barbara
Bullshit.
Streisand and Diana Ross are defending Michael's actions if they were his real actions.
Listen.
why are they
Past 4
doing
days.
this shit now?
Here's
The-
why
They
here's
could've
why
done
I
this
think
shit
it's
so long
retarded.
ago.
Limelight, money.
Well, the
and destroying
guy
a
is
legacy.
dead.
It's how that his kids are alive. Who feels it worse than his
So the
children?
guy, the kids weren't the ones that quote unquote
they
molested,
feel
and the boys
Okay, well
testified
then
saying
what
that he
happened
didn't
when
do
Paris
it.
supposedly, like what, 8 days ago, almost killed herself? Like they feel it more than anybody. The kids feel it worse than anybody. So that's what my problem with it is. Like
Man,
when their
'cause
dad was
we don't
alive,
give a
they
fuck.
want
They
to get
do
him while
whatever-
he's alive. They're the ones who got to take the brunt of the punishment now because he ain't here.
They do whatever they gotta do.
That's okay, but
to
like
make
they
themselves money.
They,
It's foul.
They already went over this, and I'm pretty sure if I'm this, I'm gonna correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that the boys who were allegedly victims said ain't shit happened. and now they're gonna say that shit did happen. Why?
Because people
Years
think now
after
that
he died, what are you trying to gain?
Michael doesn't control his trust no more, so that whoever he supposedly paid off, they ain't getting paid off no more.
Yeah, man.
You still listening to his music,
Because
or
I still listen to Michael Jackson. I still bop his
I
shit.
don't give a fuck.
I listen to Michael
Because
Trapson
this-
and Michael
because-
Jackson.
Because in my opinion,
Bro, good music is good music.
Damn right.
I didn't.
Well, hold on. So
I'm not a
I
Michael
don't
Jackson
know.
fan
You
because-
watch Woody Allen movies?
So hold on.
He adopted his daughter and married her.
Let me
that
know
man
that,
is a
right?
monster?
Let me break this down
I
real
don't
quick.
care
Here's
about
where I
that.
see this different. So
Oh,
first of all,
shit.
I'm not gonna say true, false, whatever. I'm just gonna go. If we go on the presumption that both are true, if I don't know what Mike did, I don't know what R. Kelly did, but if we go on the presumption,
we know what R. Kelly did.
I'm just saying. I'm saying
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
presumption.
That's all I'm saying. We go with both of them being true. With R. Kelly, you give the people a clear action item of like, don't support him, don't listen to like all this shit that he put out and blah blah blah. His sales hurt, his records hurt, blah blah blah. He runs out of money. Like we hit him where it hurts, his wallet, right? That's how capitalism speaks. The company
Yes.
like what you do, we hit your pockets. Period. With Mike being dead, the only people that you're hitting are his beneficiaries and the people that are surviving off of that money. which
Heard.
It's I don't get what you want from the people at that situation. Yes, if it happened, and I didn't watch the documentary. I haven't read about the Michael Jackson thing. I don't fucking know. But if it happened, he's gone now. This should have come out while he was
You know what they
alive
want? They want
to
his
fight
kids.
about
They
it.
want his kids to have a mental breakdown. One of them. They want his kids to either be hurt
Because
or
there's
commit
more shit
suicide.
That's the
that
problem,
the media
is
can
that-
make money off of, bro. It's all a fucking hoax.
And that's the problem. You're not looking for like peace or
Propaganda
justice or
to the
whatever.
fullest.
It's
You know
just this seems like spiteful revenge. Like what do you have to gain? And I'm not
You
saying
can't.
like,
You can't have revenge without being spiteful. So you're right.
right, and I'm not talking about like protecting his legacy. I don't give two shits about the legacy part of it, except for the fact that that's what feeds his kids. So his kids that are surviving him and living after he's gone, and his family that's living after he's gone off of that, like that's what's being attacked right now.
People forget that his dad Joe died not too long ago. So Joe, whatever secrets Joe has, he took him to the grave. His mom ain't gonna talk.
Yeah, bro. Whatever. What do you do?
Like fuck it, man.
I feel like people just need
If you don't want
to.
to listen to their music, then fucking don't.
I mean,
do
you
it.
know, hey, shout out to Elvis though. Priscilla was 14, he was smashing.
That's all I'm
and
gonna
still
say.
ain't
We
nobody
still-
talking about that.
I don't see anybody saying surviving Graceland.
You ain't lying. I've survived Viceland. I watch
Wanna know
documentaries
why,
all the
bro?
time.
Here's what I ask, yo.
Because I hate to break it to you, but they've been trying to put us down. They always do.
Yo, here's what I ask.
They've been doing this shit for years, bro.
Here's my survivor comment. If you have shit to say about me or talk about me, talk it while I'm alive, talk it while I'm here, talk it to my face. Let me know. If you got shit to say about me, just say it while
Even
I'm
tell
here.
me right before
and
I
can-
die if you have to. Like,
Right.
as I'm dying, like, hey,
Like-
you a bitch ass nigga.
And I will get off my deathbed and my last act will be to slap the shit out of you.
Just so you know, I hated you this whole time, and I got your keys right here. I'm taking your car, and I'm taking your bitch. But hey, have a good time in the afterlife. But you was a bitch ass nigga the whole time I met you.
Could you imagine your deathbed and having a nurse to tell you some shit like that? Bitch, if I get one more fucking heartbeat, I'm gonna choke you the fucking out. Bitch, you dying with me today. You dying with me today.
Y'all crazy, yo. This is ridiculous.
I'm choking her out till I die.
Flatlining.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this has been the dark hour. We going to Social House.
This has been the dark hour.
Shout out to Derek Thompson.
Catch us at social.
Yep, see us later.
All right,
Holy
all right.
shit.
Can I close this out? Can I
Do
close
it,
this out?
do it.
All right, everybody. Y'all be safe. Motherfucking look both ways when crossing the street. Don't run with scissors. Use condoms. Stay hydrated. Eat twice a day.
Please
Well,
use condoms.
actually eat 3 times a day. Brush your teeth twice a day. And most importantly,
Stay lavish.
All right.